All right, guys, first step is getting safety equipment on. I actually realized you don't need the gloves quite yet, but you're going to want to use goggles to protect your eyes and gloves when you actually use the etching cream. First step is using some rubbing alcohol to get all the grease and oils and dirt from the surface you're going to etch. And this is when I realized, okay, I need to take one of these gloves off. So I used a Cricut vinyl sticker, and I got mine off Etsy because I don't have a Cricut machine. And all you have to do is make sure that it's a reverse sticker. Just make sure whatever is clear is what you want etched. So you remove that back piece of paper very carefully, not touching the clear part of your sticker, and then place the sticker where you want it. Now I use this wallpaper scraper to really get all the bubbles out, and this part is the most important part. If you don't get this right, then the etching cream will seep under the bubbles and you won't have a perfectly clear image. So really work at getting all the bubbles out. Make sure you can't see anything. You could also use an old gift card, credit card, popsicle stick, anything with that hard edge that you can get all the bubbles out. And so the next step is to make sure your glass piece isn't going to move. So if you want to tape it down, if you just want to wedge it, and then go ahead and remove that top layer. Now this is exposing your glass, and you want to make sure definitely not to touch it. Now I'm using some painter's tape just to protect the edges of my design. If a little piece of the etching cream gets around the outside, it's probably going to leave a little mark unless you wipe it off immediately. So I just took the extra second to really border, like frame off my sticker. So I'm being very careful to not touch the exposed sticker, the W and the two rings. By the way, I will link to the Etsy shop where I got this label, the sticker. It was very affordable and it shipped super quickly. And she offers different sizes and has different designs for monograms and stuff. So check out the description. And so now is the time to use the etching cream. Now I use Armor Etch. It's the only brand I've used, but I'm very happy with it. And then you want to make sure you use protective gloves and have those goggles on, glasses, something to kind of protect your eyes. And then I just used a cheap paintbrush. And I feel like the best technique is to paint on that thin line, like smooth it out with a paint stroke, but then you want to dab on a thicker coat as like your secondary, just to make sure you have enough etching cream that can really get in there. If there is a bubble, and if you just start globbing on the cream without much painting or pressure, you could have a bubble in there, and then that bubble will prevent the etching cream from getting onto that bubbled spot. So sometimes it's trial and error, sometimes things happen, maybe there's a little piece of oil in that spot, but for the most part, I've had excellent success with this, and it's just so much fun, and it's a great group project to do. Creates great gifts or keepsakes for yourself. I went ahead and let it sit for about 35 minutes. The instructions may say differently, so by all means follow the instructions, but I did it for 30 minutes, and then I just rinsed the etching cream off and made sure to really get in there, and then I used some Dawn dish soap. I wanted to make sure any remnants of the etching cream was totally washed off before I touched the glass with my bare fingers, and so I just used a little dish soap to do that. Once you have it clean, you can go ahead and remove the label. It is on there quite well because you scraped it and really got it. So just keep in mind that you may have to really get at that and to remove the vinyl. Once you remove that vinyl, you can really start to see the etching, but don't worry if it looks fairly light. If you have any residue from the vinyl like I did, you can use some Goo Gone or some glass cleaner, whatever works for you. You might need tweezers if you have a lot of small intricate pieces, but when the etching is still wet, it looks fairly light, but as soon as it dries up, you have a nice, even, beautiful etch surface. Now, unfortunately, it's kind of hard to videotape the final product. It's very hard to photograph, but you can kind of see there. I am using this as a vase or pencil holder, and I love that the can-shaped glass. It was about $2 on Walmart.com, and I absolutely love it. I feel like it's a fun project to do. It's simple, and it looks great. And the etching cream can be reused, so you can put it back in the jar if you want. So if you like this video, please give a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe. Thanks so much for watching.